Then away o'er hill and prairie, let my spirit wing its flight to the groves of Glendarry and the flowering gardens bright.
Now, do you see the flowering gardens there? Go on.
Well, we're of only a few houses in Glendarry with the flowering gardens.
Yeah, but you see, they were there. You know, apparently it was a feature in Glendarry.
I'm sure.
Glendarra.
Glendarra. Do you know the origin of Glendarra?
I do. Do you?
I don't.
Well, the Glen of the Oak.
The Glen of the Oak. I have heard that years ago now. Yeah.
Dara is an oak tree, so the Glen of the Oak. Now, wait till you see. It's funny this the way as we're speaking. Synchronicity. Is that you familiar with that word?
I am.
Well, as we're speaking, we go from the Isle of the Eagle, Glendarra, all of this stuff. And I have in my something here now, which I'm going to extend, and it's connected. Funny that Glendarra should come out there. But you look at that. I'll tell you why you looked at it in a minute.
It jumped out at me. I think we're one of 3 houses in Glendarry.
Right.
On the edge of Pikes.
That's right.
Yeah. 4 maybe. 4 houses.
No. Let's see. You'll find it there. You find Isle of the Eagle.
Isle of the Eagle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a song. Well, I can tell you that it was a man from the Gort called James E. Kane that had this song. So when we put up the first Galacta songbook in 1987, I knew he had the song because he used to be done in what is Harold Gray's Hall. We used to play music there long ago. We had a band, and this guy from the Gort, his name was James E. Kane, and he was a great man to sing a song. He'd sing a song, Western Home with a song in the air, and he sang it with real commitment. And he had this song, The Isle of the Eagle. And this is how it went. Will I say it or sing it?
Well, if you sing it, I'll always know the air. That's the only thing.
Well, right, I'll give you the air. So, but it's a very interesting song, and it has. I say, where did it originate? That's the point. I'll have to be looking at it in case. I love the eagle. Farewell to thy mountains, with all their bright blossoms of purple and gold. No more shall I sit by your murmuring fountains, from their bold heights the Atlantic behold. How glorious to watch the proud billows ascending in towers of white foam o'er the dark island clear, or over Duega's proud precipice bending. See them far down, shining lovely and fair. Now the flocks wander free o'er Kildown's green highlands, where the blue winding sound meets the ocean again, and the clouds rest in crowns on that rock-girded island, like nature proclaiming them kings of the main. Oh, for some bard to sing all thy praises. I love romance with its wild fairy lore, for to weave the loose threads into heartrending stories, in numbers sublime, round our own Grangeley Moor. Dear Glen of the Oak, with its garden of roses, where the wild birds e'er sing and the breezes are mild, embosomed in mountains, thy beauty reposing, like a fairy land opening through mists of the wild. If the sunshine of genius around thee were smiling, many from afar to thy bosom would flee. But for me has thy solitude charms more beguiling than if fashion had made thee her star of the sea. Now thy peaks fade from view, but whatever may betide me, in memory oft by that wild shore I'll dwell. Now the hills close thee in, other scenes are before me. Beautiful Isle of the Eagle, farewell. Now the hills close thee in, other scenes are before me. Beautiful Island of Achill, farewell.
That's lovely.
That's a song, like, well, at least you have it now.
Yeah, well, this is it, you know.
It's there, it won't be lost.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I want, yeah.
Now,
and the Glen of the Oaks.
Oh, yeah, the Glen of the Oak. Now, as soon as I heard it, I reading this, and I said, dear Glen of the Oak, sure nobody heard of the Glen of the Oak. That was always Glendarra. So I said, this has to be written by somebody with the flowery language. It's not Achill language. So I went in search of who might have written this. And I'm not absolutely positive, but what I was told that there was a lady called Keppel, a Miss Keppel, who was a governess at Pike at Achill Sound, who was supposed to have written that.
Right. Wow.
So I'm still researching.
So that's an old song also.
Oh, it's an old song.
If it's 1800s, would it be?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Wow.
Yes. And it's just carried on. Like, if it hadn't been for James E. Kane, this man sang it. I got to know that it was, and it's there. So, funny now we should be talking about the Eagle.
And the Glen of the Oaks, yeah.
And the Glen of the Oak, and I think it's great. It's a great song. I think it's a good song. Like, it's these songs, you know, they're too good to be left there. Like, they should be sung more.
Well, I'll learn that one because it's close to heart.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And now I have the air.
Well, I was a bit low on that, you know, but